Hey everyone, XanaGear here. Blitworks posted a update to Spelunky 2 this morning. It is a big one. It has some changes for speedrunners that will affect things majorly, and a ton of other small fixes, and I will be reading those in just a quick second. But I wanted to say real quick, make sure you subscribe to my channel for future videos and join my Discord if you want to talk about Spelunky and any other roguelikes or video games you're playing. I just hit 250,000 on my Spelunky cheating video, the one about the world record that was cheated after 8 years, and I have another big video planned with a bit of a more positive tilt, but I think it will have just as wide of an appeal, so make sure you stick around for that and subscribe to the channel. So without further ado, we will read the patch notes. The first note is game menu is now accessible from the tunnel screen. This is very cool because now you can adjust options during a speedrun, hopefully. I haven't actually done this myself yet, but I assume based on what it says, you can press pause and access the options to turn on music or turn down music, something like that, while you're in the middle of a run, which it's definitely a huge quality of life improvement. Fixed minor issue where pressing up or down while Marlowe is speaking but not yet asking questions would still play input sounds. Parachutes now also trigger while players are stunned. So this is actually huge, in the sense that parachutes aren't now totally useless. So before, you'd pretty much never ever use the parachute, and it would pretty much never do anything for you because you'd always have Vladscape or a jetpack or something. But now you are potentially able to be saved when you get knocked by an enemy. It's not as good as it sounds though, because in order to keep it in Cosmic Ocean, you would have to not fall through the loop a certain number of blocks, which would you'll always end up using it. So still kind of useless. Slightly tweaked Quillback's level layout. So this one is like such a mundane note, but comes off as, in reality it's huge. So basically 1 and 2 low percent runs of Spelunky 2 were not good because you'd lose 5+ seconds to the push block at the end of 1-4. So basically 50% of the time you finish Quillback, you go through the bottom, and then there's a push block that's completely unavoidable. Now it's gone. They removed it because Hectic brought it up during my anniversary charity stream to Derek during our year in review discussion with Derek. And Derek agreed, so he removed it, and it's very good. So thank you, Blitworks. That's very nice, and thank you, Derek. Made some slight changes to room layouts in Dwelling. Fixed layout where spikes could spawn over pagoda walls. Fixed crash when Tiamat's ship takes off while a player or hired hand is being held by another player in the front layer. Fixed an issue when players were attacking just as someone entered Tiamat's ship. Gold monkeys are no longer killed during Tiamat's takeoff scene. Oh, poor gold monkeys. Fixed issue where players jumped automatically after being hit or using a recoil weapon while swimming underwater. Fixed AI crash during rapping levels. Fixed AI's weird behavior while climbing. Fixed issue where merchants that spawned to hunt players down were impossible to pick up after being stunned. Fixed issue where regenerating blocks were crushing mounted players that were previously safely inside the block. Fixed issue where the arena skip button could still show after leaving the match. Mechs can no longer spawn in single tile spaces. Fixed issue where Van Horsing could sometimes spawn outside of his cell while in the Palace of Pleasure. He's breaking out. Axolotls now check whether their rider has a punish ball when attempting to teleport. Fixed ownership issue on Anubis and Hundun's heads that could eventually lead to void pacifist runs. Fixed issue where lava imposter lakes could be drained. Sail bubbles should now behave better during online runs. Camera should no longer get lost when several characters die at the same time, with one of them having the onk. Random crates in the arena now also consider level border tiles as spawn points. Horned lizards that were frozen during their attacks will no longer still harm other monsters. Fixed Telepac's automatic teleport behavior when colliding with laser beams. See, these kind of details are so small and so infrequent, but the attention to detail by Blitworks is incredible. Best indie game developer that has ever existed. Just taking a quick break to say that. Emptied treasure chests that were put on the storage room will now also respawn empty. Added special landmine ending back. That's at the end of Cosmic Ocean. Shooting eggplants using the eggplant crown now discovers them on the journal. Limited played sounds during online matches to prevent locks or other performance issues. Jellyfish no longer play quicksand sounds while moving over them. Fixed fireflies not taking flight after being pushed away from their floor. Fixed snail glitch. This is good. Added missing lamp on shops with attics. The attention to detail is just so funny to me. Fixed level generation during deathmatch that was adding incorrect decorations such as broken doors. Fixed issue where the feats screen looked empty during online matches. Added journal elixir sticker. That's really hard to say. Added hint texts on the online menu. Multiple stability and performance improvements for online modes. Reduced initial black screen length on some online modes. Updated credits. Updated Fmod to 2.02.03. And then they did some hot fixes. Fixed very rare crash when explosions are created out of the level bounds. Fixed issue where using matchmaking makes certain players unable to set themselves as ready to play. This patch is awesome. Lots of great changes. The developers are just constantly listening to our feedback, reading the feedback channel all day, taking notes, and then fixing stuff. And the Blitworks got bought by Larian Studios like 8 months ago, and they still got a few people on Spelunky 2 working on it. One of the developers is making mods for the game now. He made a multiplayer mod that I'm planning on playing on stream pretty soon. It's like a arena mode where you have to spend as many coins as you can by throwing them at other players, and you try to be the poorest player of the four of you. It's very neat, very neat. And yeah, like these devs, insane, absolutely insane. We'll see how many more patches. I keep saying, it feels like every patch note video I record is like, is this the last one? I haven't been playing Spelunky 2 as much on stream lately. I've been playing roguelikes in general. I've been trying to gear up for I haven't recorded an actual like trailer video for it like I wanted to. I just haven't had any time. Lots of real life stuff going on. But my plan right now, I'll just say it right here, is that I want to do a marathon of roguelikes. I want to try to finish more roguelikes than anyone ever has in a single sitting. So I'm basically practicing on my stream, using my stream time to practice every roguelike you can think of. I've been playing a lot of Enter the Gungeon, and that game is really good. So tune in to twitch.tv/XanaGear, shameless plug, and I will see you there. And hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like it and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.